What's up, everybody? It is the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and I am back with another video. And sure, I am late to the party, but I finally got time to just kind of reflect on my thoughts on the recent announcement. So obviously, you guys know we got the Assassin's Creed Valhalla cinematic reveal. I thought it was dope, thought it was awesome. I felt even better to see the Xbox logo at the end of it. We are going to get more gameplay at the Xbox event for May 7th, which they finally confirmed. A couple things are a little bit surprising about it. So for a long time, there's been long rumored that that Xbox would be holding two events. They had like an E3 replacement event and the proper Xbox Series X reveal event. So the May 7th event isn't actually the proper Xbox Series X reveal. It's more so it's an inside Xbox, so that's one thing. And two, it is a reveal event, but it's not really an event about the console. It's an event about the games available that's going to be available for the console, and games from third party and second party partners. So from like people like EA, Ubisoft, Activision, Bethesda, they're all going to be kind of showing off their projects going to next generation this year and early next year, and they're going to be doing it on Inside Xbox on May 7th. Now, sure, when I first heard this, I was a little bit disappointed because I wanted to see stuff that 343 is working on, stuff that Playground Games is working on, the initiative, all the Xbox first party studios. Those are the ones that have something to prove. Those are the studios that, we're waiting for to see what Xbox first party has up their sleeves, how they're leveraging the power of the Xbox Series X and whatnot. So it looks like we're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, but it is confirmed that they do have another event taking place to solve that problem for us. So after thinking about it a little bit, it's like, you know what? This is actually not that bad because we do want to see the games and the games running on it, especially third-party games. We are expecting games on Xbox Series X to be the premier titles, being that it's the most powerful console of the next generation. So I thought about it and I'm saying, okay, well, that's actually pretty good, because usually when you think about Xbox E3, it's a mixed bag full of a lot of content from third party, a lot of content from ID at Xbox, which is the independent, and then some first party here and there. Now that is split, we're gonna have content just straight from second and third party partners, like the bigger guys, and then a separate show just for first party. That's actually pretty big. So it's like it actually generates more hype for the show that's later, because like, how much content do you have? And they've been bragging about content, not being able to do a show without showing off something new. So I'm interested. My interest is beyond peaked at this point. But let's talk about what we can expect for the show on May 7th. So obviously, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It got a cinematic reveal, but Xbox will be blessed with the actual gameplay reveal running on the Xbox Series X. They did confirm that the game will be taking advantage of the Xbox Series X smart delivery, meaning that if you don't get an Xbox Series X day one and you buy Assassin's Creed Valhalla, when you finally get the Xbox Series X, you'll have the proper version available on that console for no additional cost. When you download the game, you'll be downloading the Xbox Series X version rather than the Xbox One version, and that's such a dope feature. And we know CD Projekt Red is taking advantage of that with Cyberpunk 2077. Speaking of Cyberpunk 2077, we can expect that game to be there, and hopefully they're showing off the Xbox Series X version of that game as well. I'm also expecting to see some more Ubisoft titles, such as like Watch Dogs Legion. I think that's coming out in the early half of 2021. EA, Microsoft has a good partnership with EA, and I expect Battlefield 6 to be there with a reveal there. That's going to be dope. I'm not a Battlefield fan, but it's been a while. And Battlefield, the last Battlefield game I think was in 2018, maybe. Yeah, 2018. So, and there's not going to be a Battlefield game this year, but it will be available 2021. And I expect them to be on Xbox in the Xbox showcase, showing it for the Xbox Series X, because the next Battlefield is only supposed to be next gen only. So that's PS5, Xbox Series X only, no last gen. So that's going to be very interesting. I also expect Bethesda to be there, and maybe they are showing off Doom on the Xbox Series X. They're Ubisoft usually not Ubisoft. Bethesda typically has a healthy amount of games in a release year. I'm not sure what's due in 2020. I know they announced that one game in 2018. They announced I think it was is it Starfield? They announced one next generation game, and then they also announced like an Elder Scrolls game, but they didn't show any gameplay. They were like JPEGs. But I think we'll see one of them available. And Microsoft, like I said, has a good relationship with Todd Howard and a Bethesda team, so I expect them to reveal one of the games there. I mean, almost every Bethesda game is in the Xbox Game Pass, so I also expect Techland to be there with Dying Light 2. I also am expecting that Harry Potter game that we haven't seen. It leaked some years back, but I think we should be. I think Warner Brothers is doing it, if I'm not mistaken. I know there's a Batman game that's due, but Sony typically has a marketing deal for that, so I expect the Harry Potter game to be in this showcase. Maybe Square Enix shows up with that game Outriders, which is also a current gen and next generation game. I think BG got to play that at like PAX East earlier this year, but I expect Outriders to be there as well. Maybe there's a next generation Need for Speed due. I think they're working on another Need for Speed. Madden. Does 2K show off another 2K? Microsoft has had the marketing for 2K over the last two games. If that's continuous, I expect them. Remember, 2K has done like awesome jobs with their next generation versions of games. Remember 2K14, seeing that for the first time in the next gen version, the Xbox One version versus the Xbox 360 version, it looked like a generational leap. It looked dramatically different between the two. So hopefully we get that again as well. Yeah, but the event is going to be it's going to be dope, because anything that's related to next generation and the new games in general is going to be dope. Now, the thing is, PlayStation has been mum, and the reason why this is taking place, Microsoft, they have a good relationship with third-party publishers, and they try to maintain those. And Phil Spencer has been hinting multiple times that they've been getting pressure to like talk about their stuff so that their partners can show off their games. And what better way to do that than to provide a show dedicated to their partners where they can show off all their games and talk about how they're going to be leveraging the Xbox Series X. The thing about PlayStation being mum, a lot of these games that we're going to be hearing about for the first time or be seeing for the first time, they're going to be shown on an Xbox platform. And we've already seen the Xbox console. All we're waiting for on the Xbox is the release date and the price. And now the next wave that's coming out right now is the games. And even though these games are third-party games and they're expected to be on the PlayStation 5, your first time hearing of them, your first time seeing them, they're going to be associated with Xbox. I mean, I know people like to talk about mind share, but that's big, especially when that next gen hype, that talk comes around, and you're seeing, you see that new Assassin's Creed game on Xbox. Oh, you see that new how Madden looks on Xbox. Yeah, the next Battlefield on Xbox. It'll start to resonate. I'm super excited. We'll be live streaming it on my channel. We'll be doing a Planet Xbox reaction, and then we expect them to announce the official E3 replacement event. At the end of the show, they'll let us know we can see more, and they'll give us a date. And then that, obviously, we're going to be generating a whole lot of hype, because that event we would be looking forward to seeing the Lockhart and Halo and Playgrounds game, the Initiatives game, and almost all their first party, to see what these studios are working on. Maybe Obsidian's new game, and that event was rumored to be in June. Rand says he thinks it's going to be in July. I just hope it's around the corner. I'm looking forward to it. But right now, I'm preparing myself for the event in May. I'm looking forward to it because I'm ready to see this next generation. Like I said, I'm done with current gen, and I know it's not that big of a deal, but I'm ready to have the brand new console in my hand, and to play with it and experience these new games. You give me a game like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I want to experience that on the Xbox Series X. I love my Xbox One X, but I definitely want to experience that on the Xbox Series X. Not a PC, not a PlayStation, not an Xbox One X, but an Xbox Series X. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next week on the reveal event. And also, May 6th is my birthday. I plan on streaming all day, so rock out with me, and we'll have a chat. See you guys later. As always, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We out of here. Peace.